finally got my Club Nebula palette. So excited. I can't even express my excitement. It's just, I've been excited the whole time. I was excited when Angie talked about it and let us know that this was happening. I was excited when I ordered it. I was excited waiting for it. And I'm so excited. So we are doing palette bingo. Everyone and their mom has already done swatches and a review of this palette. I feel like I'm the second or third round of people to receive this due to some issues with shipping, packaging, all of that. It doesn't matter. I got it. That's all that matters. So I thought it just would be really fun to do a bingo. Angie just posted a video of doing bingo with, I can't remember, of some other palettes. And I thought, well, okay, you know, if she is doing a bingo video, I'm gonna do bingo with her palette. Why not? So this is look 2. I have 3 looks that I have done. The first and second were a surprise. Well, the third one was a surprise too, but the third one I knew what the colors were going to be because there are only 15. There are 15 colors in this palette, and I used 5 shadows for each look. So the last 5 I already knew they were going to be. Oh, and if this is your first time here, my name is Rebecca. I am an artist. I use this channel to express myself creatively through makeup. If you are interested in really colorful looks, if you are interested in candid commentary and in brutal critiques, you might want to hit subscribe and notifications because that's what I'm here for. If you like indie brands, if you like small businesses, if you want to support businesses who are owned and run by people of color, hit notifications and subscribe, and then you'll be able to keep up with the things that I'm talking about and we can learn about stuff together. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do this bingo. I just got done walking dogs for 5 hours in below freezing weather. And instead of feeling so tired I could cry, I feel oddly motivated. So I'm excited to do this palette bingo. This is gonna be the first of these looks of the palette bingo. I love this packaging. Oh, well, there goes the plastic sheet. Anyway, how exciting. How exciting is this? I've had this for a couple of days now. I had been waiting for almost a month. It took so long for this palette to get to me. And when it did get to me, I was in the middle of doing a project for one of the museums in town, and I couldn't play with it yet. I had to wait until I was done with this museum project. I'm done. I got done with it yesterday. I submitted my project today. It is makeup related, just FYI. I'll share that in the near future. You'll see it eventually. So now I get to finally play with this thing. I randomly generated some numbers. I'm using 5 colors today. I'm gonna use 5 colors for all of these looks. 14, 12, I can't read backwards. 5, 7, 8. 14, 12, 5, 7, 8. So we're using those colors, and the way I'm doing it is left to right, 1 through 5. So I don't even know what these are yet. I haven't looked. And then the 2 here, I have 2 highlighters that I got from Kaleidos in this order. I randomly generated 1 or 2, and it's 2. And the way I'm ordering the highlighters is oldest to newest. So we're gonna do the new highlighter. Okay, let's see what these numbers are. This is so weird and exciting. 14. Which one's 14? So 5, 10. Okay, well that's second to last. Okay, so that's Nebula. This one here. So let's go ahead and swatch this out. I can't believe I'm actually using these shadows now. I've seen so many review videos of this, and here I am using this palette. It's crazy. Nebula. Okay, so 12. Oh, that's another shimmer. Okay. So the next one is Nova. This is so blinding. Oh gosh, look at you. You're pretty. Okay, 5. That is Void. Thank God we have a dark matte. I was worried about that. This is Void. I'm so curious about what all 5 of these colors are gonna be. All right, I can work with that. 7 and 8. Okay, we have a lot of shimmers. 7 is my least favorite color in here, Naaru. And that's what you get with palette bingo though, right? You have no idea what you're gonna get. Okay, and then 8. 8 is Astro, that one. All right. I just have no idea what I'm gonna do with these. Okay. So this is the first set of swatches with look 1 of Palette Bingo with the Kaleidos and Angie Nyqvist palette, Club Nebula. What are we gonna do with you guys? What are we gonna do with these guys? I don't know. Oh my god, I have to think on it. I just don't know. All right, well, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I feel so helpless not being able to choose my own colors, but this is fun. I knew it was gonna be fun. It's just a challenge. Let's start with Naaru. I'm gonna blend that all throughout the crease. I do love a challenge, that is true. Okay, Naaru. I'm still kind of in shock that I'm even using this palette right now. I was so excited when it launched. I set my alarm. I think it was for 2 or 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the US. I heard the alarm go off, but I was so tired. I just turned it off. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take my chances and really hope that it'll be there when I wake up at 9. And it was. I really should consider myself lucky because they restocked it and people were able to order it yesterday, and the restock sold out within 3 minutes. I suppose that this fun bingo video is for those of you who missed the first launch and missed the restock and were kind of on the fence whether you wanted to buy it or not, because there are so many review videos of this palette. Probably hundreds now. So this is for those of you who haven't gotten it after all of these reviews came out, and yeah, this is for you guys. Yeah, this isn't my favorite color, but oh my god, it blends like a dream. It's a really cool neutral. I am a big fan of cool neutrals. Well, Naaru, you're not so bad, buddy. I'm going to use Void now, which is that navy color. I just can't wait to see how this turns out. Void. Oh, this is gonna be so pigmented. I should have put less on the brush. I'm just barely tapping because it's look at it. It's so pigmented. So I'm just gonna tap just a little in there and pull it onto the corner. Okay, well, these two colors go together really well. Look at two pretties. You know, I know this is palette roulette, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna get Samus and Red Giant and Gravity and 7 of 9, which are this pretty teal color, that neon green, this peachy color, and that red-ish color. I did not get those really super exciting mattes for this first bingo. But I've got 2 more looks. I'm blending Void into Naaru, just pulling it inward, blending it up a little bit, and then pulling that onto the lid. Since I'm more excited about the shimmers on this bingo swatch, I'm not really gonna do a whole lot with these mattes. I just want them to be there. Okay, we've got these shadow colors, shadow, like the shadow of my eye. And it just accentuates the crease, accentuates the corner. But that's pretty much all I wanna do with it, is these shimmers. I want it to be shine. It's blending so nicely. But I already knew that. I watched all those videos. I'm going to deepen up that outer corner because for these shimmers, I want both something light and something dark for them to lay on. So I'm just going to deepen up the outer corner just to about halfway through on the upper lid, because I know that these shimmers look very different on top of lighter and darker colors. So I would like to see that. I'm going in further than I thought, but I'm gonna use glitter glue anyway. Oh, look how pretty. It's pretty already, look at that. I mean, it's not like I didn't know. I absolutely expected this to be stunning. So yeah, now I'm going to use glitter glue to create a faux half cut crease. I just can't contain my excitement. I was waiting. I was waiting so long for this. I kept seeing videos and photos posted of people getting this palette and using this palette, all the review videos, all of the unboxing. I'm like, God damn it. When is it coming? And finally it came. But oh my God, that was a painful wait. I kept thinking of all these different videos I was gonna do. I was gonna do all these swatches and, all these different looks. And the more time that passed, the more I was seeing the videos that I had thought of pop up on YouTube, and I was like, well, I can't do that. And I was just waiting and waiting. Finally it showed up, and I'm like, you know what am I going to do? Because I do definitely want to do a video. What am I going to do? So Angie just posted a video today of doing palette bingo with Odin's Eye. And I'm like, you know what, Angie? I'm going to do palette bingo with Club Nebula. So nobody take my idea until after I posted this. Now I've got these 3 shimmers to do. So obviously I'm gonna do this in the inner corner. I say obviously, I could have done something else because I've been doing some weird shit lately. I'm using Nova in the inner corner. So that leaves Nebula and Astro. So that's fun. Okay, let's try Nebula on the front half of the upper lid. I'm probably gonna end up using my finger. I'm just going to use the brush to define this line, and then I'm gonna go in with my finger to fill it all in. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this freaking palette. I mean, I'm so excited. It's so stupid that I just, I feel like a little kid. I mean, launch day was like Black Friday, except we weren't all in person, but I can only imagine all of us were getting online all at the same time trying to order the palette. All right, we're going with it because this is the bingo I signed up for. So next is Astro, which is this beautiful color, this beautiful shimmer. How do I describe you? I don't know. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna use it. Okay, Astro. All right, buddy. And then I'm layering them on top of each other so they blend nicely. That's weird, isn't it? And I'm pulling it in at an angle so it's a nice diagonal. I think that's really flattering on a lot of people, that diagonal. You know? Oh my gosh, look at you. Look at you. Okay, cool. Ooh, you pretty, you pretty. So I'm gonna use Void on the lower lash line. Try not to get too dark and crazy. And I'm going to blend that down with Naaru. I hope Angie's not like, you desecrated my palette. One last thing, I'm going to put Nova in the inner corner. This color, oh my God. This is absolute insanity. This shadow right here. This, look at that shimmer. So I said inner corner, but I pulled that up a little bit into the crease. Probably just because I had too much on my finger and I just went with it. So that is, that's bingo number 1. I'm gonna do this over here, finish up the eyes, eyeliner, mascara, you know, the whole deal. And I'm gonna come back to use the highlighter. I did not put blush on my face. I don't think I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I'm not gonna use blush. I'm just gonna use the highlighter. I went ahead and used bronzer, so it's fine. I'm gonna do this over here, eyeliner, mascara, and then I'll be back. Okay, we're back. I decided on a graphite E liner for my tight line, and my waterline I did kind of like a warmer brown, and the lip I wanted to do kind of like a purpley tone. So that's what happened. Okay, now for the highlighter. This is 1 and this is 2. This one is Moon Cruiser. We'll look at that later. That's gonna be for the next look because there are only 2 options and we're not repeating the same things twice until we run out of options. So this is number 1. This is the newest highlighter from Kaleidos. It's Space Age Prophecy. ASMR. Is that what it is? ASMR? Anyway, so this is this fun tin. I'm excited. Okay, let's do it. Space Age Prophecy. Okay. So it's like a gold, like a yellow, pink. Is there some green in there? It looks so different in person than on camera. Anyway, we're going to put it on my face. I'm gonna start with this guy here. I think this will be fine. It picked up so much. Are you ready? I've heard great things. I've heard great things. Already, yeah. I usually use a denser brush to apply highlighter. Definitely did not need to for this one. This is insane. Holy moly. And now for the other side. I was so excited about getting these highlighters. I'm very interested to see what the other one looks like. This one's exciting because of the, like, I think it's a multi-chrome. I'm gonna put a little more on my frontal bone because I really like that to shine. I don't know why. Maybe it's a phase, but I like it. at least for right now. There's something about that. I don't know. I like it. A little bit here just because this shit's gonna go everywhere. Okay, I'm done. I have to stop somewhere. Okay, that is look 1 with the Kaleidos Angie Nyqvist Club Nebula palette using this eyeshadows highlighter. Okay, yeah, I think it looks great. I mean, I wouldn't have picked it out myself. Angie probably wouldn't either. I don't know, girl. You tell me. But okay, on to look 2. Y'all ready for round 2 of makeup bingo? The reason why we are not generating the numbers together is because I am recording on my phone. So I just generated the numbers. This was yesterday and this is today. So we have 4, 10, 3, 6, and 1. Let's see what those are. 4 is Queen of Blades, that dark teal color. 10 is Cylon. All right. Battlestar Friends. That's that nice eggplant color. 3 is Gravity. Sad about that one. 6 is You're My Only Hope, and 1 is Firefly. We have 2 dark mattes, 1 bright neon, and 2 shimmers. I was concerned yesterday because we had 3 shimmers and it was a lot. So let's see. I really like the way that dark mattes look with light, bright colors behind them because it kind of looks like they're glowing. So I'm going to first put down Gravity in the crease. I'm actually going to use that all over, so the crease and the lid. I am obsessed with this color. I love this neon. It's like a grungy neon. Ooh, I love it. Love it. Jiminy Cricket. It's such a solid pigment, it's insane. I have been thinking about this palette obsessively. I've been thinking about it since Angie told us about it. I've been thinking about it since I ordered it. And I've been thinking about it since I used it yesterday. Just nonstop thinking about this damn palette. I'm so happy that I have it. I can't even tell you how well these shadows blend, how pigmented they are. This formula is just crazy. I'm bringing this pretty high up to the brow because I'm gonna have those dark colors underneath it. I really, really want that green to be the star of the show. So I wanna make sure that those dark mattes don't cover it up too much. So it's going everywhere. Gravity, you are in. I'm not done with Gravity. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on the lower lash line. It is seriously gonna go everywhere. I can't remember who I said this to yesterday, but I am already worried about what happens when I hit pan. What am I gonna do? Because this is a limited palette. I'm worried. I just already love it so much and I know I'm gonna wanna use it all the time. What's gonna happen when I can't anymore? I am planning on getting the Escape Pod, but that's not gonna be the same. It's not the same color story, not the same shadows. Okay, now we're doing Queen of Blades. I'm gonna do that in the crease, all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner. I'm not even worrying about how messy I'm being right now because I'm going to blend things here in a little bit and I'm gonna be adding shimmer that's gonna cover up some stuff, so I'm not worried. Now I'm gonna start blending with a clean blender brush. Of course, it takes absolutely fucking nothing to blend these colors together. This is so good. It's so good. I'm pretty sure that other people have done these 2 colors together because obviously they go together incredibly well. But I did get them for this second bingo roulette. Bingo roulette. I want to call it makeup roulette because that's what it really feels like, but makeup bingo, whatever. Beautiful. I'm just gonna relax and keep blending for a minute. Now it is time for Cylon. I feel like over the neon green, that Gravity, it's gonna look more brown, but we'll see. I'm just gonna put it on the outer corners and just along the outer V here. I actually really like it already. I thought it was gonna look pretty brown, but no, I mean, it looks purple even on top of the green. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Pretty good already. Oh, what? I've been really into like greens and teals and purples together. Very, late 80s, early 90s. I love it. Teal and purple were my favorite colors as a kid, and I kind of was embarrassed about it, and I was like, oh, now my favorite color is olive green now. I'm back to fucking teal, purple, and lime green. I love those colors. So I got lucky today. Oh, it's pretty. You're pretty. Oh my gosh. Cylon. Here to stay. Look at you. Oof. I'm impressed. I'm also impressed with just how well it's blending with this lime green. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I feel really spoiled actually because I have only been doing makeup since I started dabbling in it like about a year and a half ago. It was 2 summers ago. I was getting subscription boxes just to kind of see what I was into, and I had no idea. I really didn't even know until the last couple months. It's like a snowball effect. You start off with this hobby or a new interest or a new passion, and you learn a little bit more, and then it's just like a snowball. You're just going downhill like 1,000 miles an hour, picking up all kinds of information. Your niche gets more and more narrow, and you just figure out what you like really, really fast. But it takes a little while, but then it happens really fast. So I feel really spoiled with being a new makeup user and having this palette already. It feels like luxury. Yeah, it's crazy how pretty this is. Yet here I am in my house. No one's gonna see me. I can't wait. I am gonna be so ready. I'm gonna be so ready when it's time to go out there and see people. I'm gonna look so good. I'm gonna have learned all these tricks and have all of these really, really amazing makeup products, and I'm gonna be fucking ready. People won't even recognize me anymore. Last time people would have seen me would have been like almost a year ago, and it'll probably be like late summer or early fall until they can see me again, and they don't even know who I am anymore. It's awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit of blending. Inner corner to the outer corner, because I really don't want to blend that purple too much more in, but I do want to make sure that the green and the purple are mixing pretty well, that they're playing nice. Okay, now I'm gonna blend that purple and the teal and start flicking out towards the temple. My right eye is looking so much better than my left eye. I hate when that happens. It's fine. So I gotta work on my lower lash line with this little guy. I'm going to put Queen of Blades, the teal, just halfway in on my lower lash line. Let's say 2/3 in, so 1/3 from the inner corner. I don't wanna go all the way in. So 1/3 from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner. I'm living for these colors right now. And whatever's left, which shouldn't be much, I'm gonna go even more towards the inner corner, but not all the way there. I just want it to be blended really nicely. I'm excited. I'm gonna go in with Cylon again, and I'm gonna go just on the outer third of the lower lash line. This is so pretty I could cry. This was a pretty awesome bingo. Yeah, this is an awesome bingo. I'm so excited. And then the 2 shimmers we have that I'm gonna be using are Firefly and You're My Only Hope, which go perfectly with this. Bingo! All right, I got lucky, really lucky. That look yesterday was a little challenging because they were definitely colors I would not have put together myself, but that was the fun of it. This is amazing. This is fun. That neon green, really all the colors, like I could seriously cry right now. I can feel myself tearing up a little bit. I'm so excited, it's stupid. Okay, fun part, it's time for shimmers. I have to swatch these 2 shimmers out really fast because I am not exactly sure where I want them to go yet. So Firefly, You're My Only Hope. You know what, I wanna swatch all those colors just so you can see what they look like. Firefly, You're My Only Hope. Whoa. There were swatches here, there aren't anymore, but you can still see the ghosts of them. Firefly, You're My Only Hope. Okay, curious. All right. Anyway, let's swatch out the other mattes that I used. Queen of Blades, Cylon, these guys, and Gravity. I'm just doing tiny swatches. I don't want to do like a whole big thing. Cool. It's not quite my face yet, but these 3 are there. Fucking awesome. I like can't believe it. These are like my favorite colors. I get emotional about silly things. I'm just so excited. I really wish I could use Astro. This one, I feel like that would be baller in this right now, but we're sticking with the 5 that I got for bingo, so that's what we're doing. Okay, so let me look. So Firefly and You're My Only Hope. Okay, let me look at myself. Girl, okay. I just don't want to mess anything up because I really like the way it looks right now, but okay, so let's see. Nervous. I think I want to use You're My Only Hope in the lower lash line and Firefly in the inner corner. Oh, okay. All right, let's try it. But first, I'm going to just kind of blend out that lower lash line really fast with Gravity, that greeny color, and that's already too much. Oh my gosh, it's so pigmented. Just up into the temple, just blend it all out there. You just barely have to dip into this thing, I promise. So pigmented, it's crazy. Okay, blend, blend, blend. Blend, 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 blend. I'm gonna use some glitter glue for my shimmers. Just like the tiniest bit on the lower lash line. Just from inner corner to 2/3 out, just on the lower lash line. I really hope this works out because I really like the way it looks right now and I don't want to fuck it up. At least it's documented on film so I don't forget what I did. Okay, here goes nothing. You're my only hope? Girl, okay, let's fucking do it. How we doing? How we doing? I don't know yet. Hasn't ruined anything yet. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm okay with it. But this could really have just been a matte look, which would have been a 3 shadow look, which is awesome. I struggle with just 3 shadows. I usually have to do 5, which is the reason why the bingo was set with 5 shadows, but this could have just been 3. Cool. All right, so we've got this shimmer down there. Now let's try Firefly. You know what? I want to try something. I was going to do inner corner. I'm not even going to do an inner corner shimmer at all. I'm going to put Firefly on the lid, just on the inner corner of the lid. But I'm doing it. It's going all over that lime green. That's what's going to happen. So I changed my mind, of course, at the last minute. So we'll see. Still just putting glitter glue on here, so don't get excited yet. I'm just pushing it into the socket to make sure that glitter glue gets everywhere. I need it to go. I think we're glued up. All right, here's the moment of truth. Firefly. I should be excited. I'm excited. I'm just a little nervous. Okay, here we go. Oh, you are sparkly. You are a sparkly friend. Wow, you are a sparkle queen. We're ready to go somewhere. Me and my shadows. Me and my glitters. Looking at this, I'm okay with not having an inner corner highlight because if my lids are going to be this damn sparkly, I like having that pop of neon green in the inner corners. So it is kind of like the whole eye is framed by that neon green gravity. I'm fine with it, but I'm loading up this shimmer. I think this is a multi-chrome. Absolutely. I think there are 3 multi-chromes. Firefly, Celestial, and Nova look like multi-chromes to me. And Shimmer and Astro maybe duochromes or just shimmers, I'm not sure. I think Astro is a duochrome. Can't remember what it looked like yesterday, which means I'll just have to use it again. I think this calls for liner. I've been kind of not in the mood to do liquid liner, but I'm going to for this look. All right, that is it for the shadows. Oh, I just knocked a bunch of shit over. Just one thing. Got it. Capped to my glitter glue. Okay, but yes, so I am done with the shimmers. This is what is on my face right now. I'm pretty excited about it. I think this is so fun. Yay! Okay, so that's bingo number 2. And yay, I'm going to do liner, mascara, lips. Oh, right. Okay, well, I have to come back to do the highlighter. I got 2 highlighters from Kaleidos. I did the one yesterday, Space Age Prophecy, and that was what I had generated in the random number generator. And so this is the one that's left. I'm using this today. I think it'll go. I think it'll actually go better than Space Age Prophecy because that has more warmer tones to it. This is Moon Cruiser. So this is a rich neon lilac with cool moonlit cobalt shift. Okay, fine. I think this will be great. So I'll be right back to do the highlight. Okay, well, you know that we had to. I did a Batwing and a purple lip because I had to. Now we're doing highlighter. This will be my first time using this one. I used my first Kaleidos highlighter last night. This is the pretty, and this is gonna be blue. Lilac blue, I'm here for it. Let's see how this turns out. Okay, hello. Well, this certainly ties in You're My Only Hope. Yeah. Okay, so of course I have to do my frontal bones because I like it. And just a tiny bit here, here, here. You know what? I'm just gonna do a little here. Just a tiny little bit. I like to pretend like my jawbone is shooting out of my face. This is the final look of bingo number 2 using the Kaleidos Angie Nyquist Club Nebula palette. So since tomorrow is gonna be the 3rd bingo and we only have 5 shades left, we can guess what they are. There are only 5 in here, so let's see what we haven't used. I have not used 7 of 9, Rockhopper, Celestial, Samus, or Red Giant. Well, that'll be an interesting one. Speaking of look 3, let's do it. Look 3, let's do it. I'm excited. This isn't so much bingo anymore because we know what the last 5 shadows are. So I'm just gonna pick a highlighter. We're gonna do Space Age Prophecy. I feel like I had an idea for this last night, and if I did, I forgot it. All right, I got it. Okay, we're gonna do 7 of 9 in the crease. That's a beautiful color. Oh, yes, please. Oh, it's so nice. Keep in mind, these shadows are so incredibly pigmented. You just have to do a light tap to get any color on there at all. This is such a beautiful shade. I want to say one thing really quick. If you are not as excited as I am about your makeup, about a release, about a palette, don't get it. It's a complete waste. You should be excited about your makeup. You shouldn't have this ho-hum kind of makeup, like, oh, I think I'm going to try that, or I think I'm going to get it. Unless you're super loaded, our money should be going to things that are what are of value to us, what spark joy. So if you are not super fucking stoked about something, don't spend your money on it. And maybe it takes getting something like this for me to be like, I'm gonna be a little more careful about my purchases. I'm gonna be a lot more discriminating about what I'm going to be spending my money on. Anyway, I'm gonna get off my soapbox, but I wanted to mention that if it doesn't spark joy, if you are not stoked as hell about it, don't spend your money on it. This was probably the best purchase that I've really ever made with makeup. I could not be happier. I'm done with 7 of 9, at least for the crease. I might put it somewhere else, I'm not sure. So beautiful. For a second, I forgot what shadows I had. Let me think. I don't want this look to be too similar to the one I did the other day. Well, we'll just see. We'll see where this takes me. I'm gonna do Rockhopper in the outer part of the crease. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Just to deepen it up. And I'm not doing any blending. I'm just tapping color in there for the pigment. I'll blend in a minute. If you have hooded eyes like me, there's several different things you have to do to get the color where you want it. You have to do a lot of... Now I'm gonna blend. Clean brush, nothing on it. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, okay. Again, I'm not worried about how messy my lid is looking right now because other colors are gonna go on top of that. So I'm right now just worried about the crease and under the brow. That changed this so much. If you're getting impatient with blending, just take a step back. Take a second, take a break, because if you rush through blending, you're gonna fuck it up. You're gonna get patchy, you're gonna have unevenness, they're not gonna be symmetrical, so just take a second. It takes time and sometimes it's annoying. You don't wanna be mad at yourself for rushing and doing a shit job. I'm gonna go back in with 7 of 9 to help blend these colors together a little bit more. Yeah, they blend like a dream, it's crazy. I'm really excited about Red Giant. I'm gonna put Red Giant on the outer half of my lid. It's such a pretty color. And I'm doing it at an angle. I like doing things on the diagonal. I just think it looks nice. And again, I'm just placing, not blending yet. Yeah, this is definitely a blood red color shadow. Now it's time for Samus, or Samu, maybe? And that is going on the inner half of the lid. And now I'm just gonna drag Samu over Red Giant, just where they meet. Going back in with Red Giant on the outer corner to deepen that up. It's definitely a lot of back and forth until they're blended the way I want them to be. With Rockhopper, I'm gonna go along the lower lash line, just about halfway. Connect the 2 Rockhopper placements and just drag the excess to the inner corner to blend out that end there. And I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of Samu on the lower lash line on the inner corner, just a little teeny tiny bit for continuity. And I just want a little bit of 7 of 9 under Rockhopper. So I'm just going to just dab a tiny bit on the edge of Rockhopper. Now with a clean little blender brush, I'm going to blend everything out and up into the temple from the lower lash line. Now all we have is that shimmer, Celestial. I don't want the shimmer to take away from the mattes, so I'm gonna pack a little bit more of Samu on the inner part of that lid because Celestial is gonna go right on top of it. Shimmer time. A little bit of glitter glue. Tapping, not dragging. Celestial. I'm putting that on the front half of the lid and just over where Samu and Red Giant meet. I want the brilliancy, I hope that's a word, of this shimmer Celestial to go from super shimmery to a little more faded out. So I'm going to concentrate Celestial with a finger on the inner part of the front half of that lid, closest to the inner corner, because I'm not doing an inner corner highlight. And with a shimmerless finger, I'm just going to drag a little bit over the eye to make sure that it's fading out the way I want it to. Okay, that does it for the last bingo shadow selections. I'm gonna finish up with liner, mascara, lips, and I'm gonna come back for the highlighter. So I was thinking about the highlighter, and why not just go out with a bang and do both? And I forgot to show you all the swatches of these last 5. Red Giant, Samu, Celestial, Rockhopper, 7 of 9. That's my face. Interesting color story. This is how it turned out. And just by the way, this came broken to me. It's not broken, it's just faulty. I just want to show you all this really quick. So this pin that goes in here won't stay, and I was able to put it back in here and push the pin in and just kind of shake it. It stayed in place for just a little while, but it was bound to come out again. So I stuck it in there. So now I'm just gonna shake a little bit, tap, and it should be fine. No, now it's out the other side. Packaging isn't great. Very fucking frustrating. I just want it to work. So if you get these highlighters, just be aware that it might come like this. I don't really know what to say about it. It's a little, pisses me the fuck off, but it doesn't reduce the quality of the highlighter itself. One more time. Nope. Okay, we're just gonna use it. You know what? I just want to use Moon Cruiser on the very top of my cheekbones and maybe on my frontal bone, and Space Age everywhere else. So let's do Space Age first. So I'll just do that here, give some space for Moon Cruiser. It's just so blinding. This highlighter is so, so good. Yeah, and I just want to basically tip the highlighter with Moon Cruiser. Just a teeny bit. We'll see if I can get away with that. Tip on the top. And that's all I'm doing for highlighter. Man, if I didn't love this highlighter so much, I would throw this out the window because that packaging's driving me nuts. Okay, so this is the end of look 3. This was so much fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is 3 looks with palette bingo. It's my first time ever. And what better palette to use than this for bingo? You just can't go wrong, really. So at this point, I haven't even seen the 3rd look. So I hope it goes well. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And I hope that you, if you have this palette, are having so much fun using it, are as excited as I am to have it. If you don't have it, there is going to be another restock. I'm not sure when, maybe March or April. I hope you can get it because this palette is the shit. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.